What's going on Blast Gamers? OBS Melfice here, and we have a brand new addition to the Xbox One Live Arcade store. It is Friday, July 31st, 2015, and they just released Magic Duels Origins for the Xbox One. It's for everybody out there that loves free games. It's a free game for the Xbox One. And this has actually been a pretty good week for free games for on the Xbox Live Marketplace. You have Smite to play, you have World of Tanks that just released, and today they just released Magic Duels. And I mean, if you have an Xbox Live Gold membership, there is no reason to complain. Magic, obviously the card trading game that everybody grew up and loved. At least I know I grew up with it. I haven't played too much of the digital release versions that they came out. They came out with a few of them for the Xbox 360 and also for the Xbox One. I believe they came out with Planeswalker or something. I didn't really get a chance to play it, but being that, you know, it's free, it just came out today, and I was going to make videos anyway, I said, why not make a Magic Duels video? And we're going to start off basically with the walkthrough campaigns. So that's why this is actually featured on the On Blast Gaming full walkthrough playlist. And then when we do have like separate ranked matches and all that stuff, it'll be on my other playlist, which is usually for online, you know, ranked matches and gaming sessions. But we're going to go on with Magic Duels, the full play walkthrough. It's basically going to teach you the game of Magic, how to play it, and also introduce you to different, I guess, Planeswalkers. I'm not too sure. But we're going to go on this journey together, guys. So sit back, relax, and let's play some Magic Duels on the Xbox One. Before we always get started, obviously I like to introduce myself. My name is OBS Melfice. You are watching this on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/MelficeX1. You know, please give me a like for the video, a comment, and if you definitely enjoy the content, please give me a subscribe, because there's going to be much more content like this coming your way. You could also follow me on Twitter at OBSMelficeX, and if you enjoy the video content, I do host live streams on hitbox.tv/MelficeX. That's my stream page, guys. So if you enjoy this and you want to be part of the action, I try to split off 50-50 with my YouTube. I'll try to produce some YouTube content for exclusive for YouTube, and when I stream, I also do upload the stream broadcast right here on YouTube. Also, you can find that on the On Blast Gaming archives for Hitbox, which is another playlist that I have. So let's since we got all those introductions out of the way, let's get this game started. And if you guys ever want to play with me, like you see it on the screen right there, my gamertag is OBS Melfice. Please send me a request, the message, let me know who you are. Alright, so we're going to start off with story mode. Battle mode will be more for the gaming session playlist, but since we're doing our full play walkthrough, let's go with the story mode, guys.
Is power. It has the capacity to create and destroy, manipulate and transform. It can shatter the very laws that govern each world. The infinite planes of the multiverse are home to countless mages. Yet for all their mastery over their craft, they are each bound to their own planes of reality, blind to the true vastness of the multiverse. But some mages are born with a potential for more. The spark, this gift, realized only upon facing a great ordeal. Once ignited, it allows the mage to travel between planes and draw from each plane's magic to reach heights of power otherwise impossible to achieve. they can begin their journey as a planeswalker.
So I'm guessing those are the different planeswalkers that pretty much represent each different color or land, as they want to call it in Magic. All right, so let's start reading this off. Skill quest: the basics. Learn the basics of Magic to prepare you for the adventures ahead and unlock story mode, where you can uncover the origins of powerful planeswalkers. Let's play the skill quest. Alright, so I guess this is the training portion, I guess the beginning of the story. That looked pretty cool, huh?
Welcome to Magic Duels. You are a planeswalker, a powerful mage, dueling across the myriad worlds of the multiverse.
Already?
Your story starts with these skill quests. Challenges designed to hone your skills and prepare you for combat. If you'd like to replay a skill quest, you can do so from the Help and Options menu.
Alright, so I guess these are challenges designed to teach you the game. So we're gonna go ahead and start this up.
Each player starts with a shuffled deck of cards called a library. Your library contains the creatures and other spells you'll need to defeat your foe.
Alright.
Each turn, you draw a card from your library into your hand. Only you can see the cards in your hand. You win the game by reducing your opponent's life total from 20 to 0.
Right, each dealer, each player has a life limit of 20. So you start off with 20, and this is aside from the creatures that you kill, all that stuff, but your main goal is to deplete the other player's health from 20 to 0.
Zoom in on any card by using the right trigger.
Alright,
Try it now.
So with the right trigger, you could zoom in.
While zoomed in on a card, you can learn more about its abilities in the More Info box on the right. Zoom out by using the right trigger again to complete this skill quest.
This is actually a pretty cool white card. I forgot what each white... I think white stands for planes. When I used to play Magic back in my junior high school days, I used to know everything about Magic. I haven't played it in God knows how long. Maybe fucking... what is it, like 17 years or some shit? Who knows? So, if I remember correctly, the white card were called plains. Obviously the green is forest. I forgot what red is. I know blue is ocean. But this is a pretty cool looking white card. It's the Shepherd of the Lost. It's an angel, which means it's flying. It has first strike features and vigilance. I never heard of vigilance, but first strike and flight I'm aware of. Pretty good properties. So let's unzoom that with the right trigger.
You can zoom in on cards anywhere to learn more about them.
Okie dokie.
In this skill quest, you'll learn how to attack with your creatures to reduce your opponent's life total. A creature deals damage equal to its power. the first number in the lower right corner. When a creature attacks, it becomes tapped, or turns sideways. This shows it's been used for the turn. Your tapped cards will untap at the start of your turn.
Right, so basically to summons a creature, like this creature here, if you could see there, it's a black card, and it has those two skeletons on top, which means that it needs two black lands, which is two swamp lands. You basically need that to summons the creature. So you need to summon the two black mana lands. Once you bring it out to the battlefield and it summons, then it's ready to attack. So the next turn, you basically, untap the lands, and now the creature is ready to attack. Now, with this particular creature, it's a 2/3. Now, 2 stands for the power, so it means that when it attacks, it deals 2 damage. It could either deal 2 damage to the player if I direct it towards the player, or towards a creature in that field. Now, the 3 usually stands for defense. So that's pretty much what the armor is. So it can either take 3 damage for you, or it could just take 3 damage on its own.
To complete this skill quest, finish off your opponent this turn.
Okay, so
For
basically,
each creature you want to attack with, use the left stick to highlight it and press the A button. You can attack with all of your creatures by pressing the X button. After you've chosen which creatures to attack with, press the Y button to confirm your attack.
alright, so basically what we have here, they've already summoned these creatures, basically. The creatures are already on the field. They've already been used with mana. So I already summoned them. Now they're ready to attack. Now I could either individually highlight the cards and press A to basically tap, which means attack. Or I could just press X and tap both of them at the same time, which means I'll deal 4 damage to the player. So let's do that. So there, both cards are tapped, which means that they'll do a total damage of 4, which will wipe out the other player, and it'll basically win me the game. So we're gonna confirm the attack with Y, and that player goes bye-bye. So that was 2 for one, and 2 for the other guy.
Excellent! Attacking with your creatures is one of the surest ways to win. In the next skill quest, you'll learn how to defend yourself from your opponent's attacks. Your untapped creatures can block your opponent's attacking creatures. A blocked creature won't deal damage to you. Instead, it will deal damage to the creature that blocked it, and your creature will deal damage to the attacking creature. A creature is destroyed if it's dealt damage in a single turn equal to its toughness, the second number in the lower right corner.
Okay, so basically, this is explaining the defense or the blocking portion of the card, which is, like I explained, if it's a 2/1 creature, it's basically the 2 is for the power, the 1 is for the defense, which you could also use it for blocking. So
To complete this skill quest, survive your opponent's turn, and then win the game on your turn.
alright, so basically
To
what we
block
have.
an incoming attack, first use the left stick to highlight one of your creatures and press the A button. Then highlight the attacking creature you want to block and press the A button again. Once
Alright.
you've selected each creature you want to block with, press the Y button to confirm your block.
Alright, so basically right now the only creature we can use for blocking is the Goblin Piker, which is a 2/1, which means I could only block up to 1 point of damage. So we're going to use that. We're going to select them with A. And now we're going to choose which opponent we want to block. We're going to block this guy right here. So it's basically going to take his damage away from me. Actually, you know what? I rather, if anything, I'm gonna choose this guy. I'm gonna divert him. Confirm that block. So basically what I did was...
Great job! By blocking the more dangerous creature, you survived the assault. Now it's your turn. First, play the land card you just drew. Playing more lands allows you to cast more powerful spells.
So
now
now
attack and win the game.
Now here's the thing. What I basically did was I basically diverted the more dangerous attack, which was the creature, the 6/4 creature, which pretty much would have killed me. So instead of taking 6 damage, I diverted and blocked his card. And he killed my card, but at the same time, he used all his 6 damage to just kill my card that could only take 1 damage, right? So basically, the only person that I really took damage from was the 2/3 creature, which I only took 2 points of damage. Now, in this game, if he was smart, the thing is, right now he can't block me. So pretty much I got the game won. See, because he has 2 of his creatures tapped. So basically, those creatures, since they're tapped already, they can't be used to block. So I got 5 damage with this fire elemental creature, which is going to basically take him out. We're going to confirm that attack. And boom, he's done. Now I was going to make the mistake
Excellent.
and divert the
Remember,
weaker
only untapped
enemy.
creatures can block.
But then I looked at it and I'm
Now that
like,
you've
you know
seen
what? Let me...
creatures attacking and blocking. Let's find out how to summon them to the battlefield.
So at least we're getting some magic knowledge. For those of you guys that play Hearthstone, it's pretty much... I mean, Hearthstone
To cast a
came
spell,
from magic.
You need mana, the magical energy produced by your lands. Each of your lands produces 1 mana when it taps or turns sideways. Tapping shows a card's been used for the turn. To see a spell's mana cost, look in the top right corner of the card. For example, Elvish Warrior's mana cost is 2 green mana. To cast Lightning Elemental, you need 1 red mana. Your mountain produces that. You also need 3 other mana of any kind. Any lands can be tapped to produce this 3 mana. After you cast a creature spell, that creature goes to the battlefield. Creatures can't attack on the turn they're summoned. This is called summoning sickness, and it's indicated by a swirling effect. A creature with summoning sickness can still block incoming attacks. A few creatures have an ability called haste. Creatures with haste aren't affected by summoning sickness. In this skill quest, we'll start on your opponent's turn. To complete it, win the game on your next turn.
Alright.
Your Elvish Warrior can't block this turn because it's tapped. The creature your opponent just summoned can't attack this turn, but it will be able to block on your next turn.
Alright. So now it's my turn.
You can summon creatures to the battlefield from your hand by casting creature spells. To cast a spell in your hand, use the left stick to highlight it and press the A button.
Alright, so here's the cool thing about this, right? We got the Elvish Warrior. He's a 2/3 creature. Takes 2 mana, 2 green mana, specifically 2 green. Now this lightning elemental we have, hold on. So this creature that I summons, the lightning elemental, he has haste. So it can attack as soon as it comes under my control. So I can attack with this creature right now. Now, what do I want to attack? I might want to attack these two right here. Alright, let's attack. Oh, I could even...
Well done! All your tapped cards, including lands and creatures, will untap at the start of your next turn.
Now the cool thing about this, the story mode in this pretty much tutorial skill quest is I'm earning coins, which means I could buy packs of cards with them, which is pretty cool.
For completing this skill quest, you've earned some coins. After you finish Gideon's campaign, you can spend coins in the store to purchase booster packs containing new cards for your collection.
I like it. Alright, so that was pretty much the tutorial. And now starts the story mode. I guess the first story is Gideon Jura. I don't know what deck he represents. I don't know if he's the blue deck. Not too sure. But look at this. So far we got 45 coins, guys, just on practice alone. Alright, let's go and let's do some story. Alright, so Keithian Iora, you lead a small group of street toughs known as Keithian's Irregulars. I'm guessing that's how you say it. Together you act as a force for justice and charity in the slums. While raiding an Acrean estate for food, you draw the attention of the city guards. So now we start the duel. Welcome to your first magic duel. Apply what you have learned in the skill quest to defeat your opponent. So it's our first duel, guys, with Keithian. In magic duels, cards will glow when you are able to use them. If you are stuck for what to do, a hint arrow will appear after a couple of seconds to guide you. Alright, so obviously we got mana. So the first thing we do, we start playing. Oh, really? I could only play. Really? You could only play one land? See, that's the thing that I'm not too familiar. I thought you could play all the land. I don't know. Wow, that's alright. So basically, since we got one land, we got a 2/1 creature here, which is the Elite Vanguard. And with the Elite Vanguard, it only needs 1 white mana, which we have. So, alright, there we go. So basically, we can't attack that creature. Right now, that creature has Summon and Sickness. He doesn't have any special abilities, so we're gonna have to wait to attack with him on the next turn. Now, we could play another land card. And we could either go with a 2/2 creature or play the 2/1 creature again. Now, being that these are better cards, I'd rather go with this creature just for defense. It's a 2/2 creature. No special characteristics. But now the cool thing is I could actually deal some damage. So we're gonna go ahead, confirm that attack, and take 2 damage from the dealer. Playing another land card. And he's got a 2/2 creature also. So that creature that he just summons suffers from Summon and Sickness, so he can't use it. I'm gonna play. Let's see. Guess we'll play another land card. And let's summon another human creature. And I could actually play this card right here. Right? Alright, so now we could basically... We got 2 creatures that we summoned. And we could basically attack... Take 4 damage from him. Now the cool thing about this is that we could he's actually gonna okay. So he's gonna basically cancel one of my attacks. Which I'll take that because it canceled his only creature on his battlefield, so right now I'm up. On my next turn, I'm gonna have 3 creatures available, and I'm also gonna bring out my 3/1 creature. If I don't get a creature that gives me something better, like maybe an artifact, or maybe another haste creature, maybe. That's a purely defensive card. It does no damage, but it takes 3 hits. It's a pretty good turn for him. Alright, so creatures with flying can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. Now, should we play the skill quest, guys? Maybe we should play the skill quest. Let's go ahead and play the skill quest, and then we'll come back to this duel.
Some creatures have flying, which lets them soar above the battlefield.
This is actually really
Flying
cool
creatures can be blocked
that this game
only
does
by
this.
other flying creatures, or by creatures with reach. On defense, a creature with flying can block any attacking creature, either one with flying or one without.
Alright, so flying creatures are
Creature
very
cards
essential to have a deck.
icons on the left side that indicate special abilities like flying. Complete this skill quest by surviving your opponent's assault and winning on your next turn.
Alright, so like I said, flying creatures are very essential to have in your deck. So I could only really block with this creature here. Oh no, I can actually even block with this. He has reach. And now I could block him, since he doesn't have any reach or flying, just a regular. And I'll confirm those blocks right there. So he cancels him out with the reach. They cancel each other out with flying. So after all that blocking, I actually won the battles. I'll play the land card, which I really don't need to, but now my attack step, I'm just going to attack him with everything I got and take the game. So flying and reach are essential, especially to really deal with another person's creatures, because there's no way to really kill that creature if you don't have a flying creature or a reach
White
creature.
and blue decks often use flying creatures for an aerial assault that's hard to block.
So that was our tutorial on flying. Very cool that this game actually incorporated this much of a tutorial. So, alright. We got a flying creature with vigilance, which we'll put out a land card. Now I'm thinking, should I put this creature out, or should I go with the flying creature? We'll put out the flying creature. Alright, so basically, I'm just gonna go all out right now. Now he's definitely gonna use, he's gonna probably use that that 0/3 creature to block, which is gonna probably, it's gonna probably take 2 of my cards out. Let's see what he does. Alright, so he's actually choosing to block my whole attack. So, one... He's gonna cancel each other out. And he still has one. Alright, so when it's all said and done, I pretty much... Nice. So I got 2/3/1 creatures. Which I'm gonna only be able to summon one of them, right? No, actually, I can summon both of them. Alright, so there we go. We got 2/3/1 creature tigers out there. And now we're gonna go with our full out attack. Now, I thought that I did damage to that. I guess, I don't know what it does. That's weird. That's a weird card. I thought that I killed it already. Well, at least I thought I brought that 03 card down to 01. I don't know why it went back to 03. Maybe I'm not reading something. Confirm the attack. So that's gonna do a massive amount of damage. It's weird why that card gets its health back. It's the weirdest thing. Maybe I'm just too used to Hearthstone, which I'm thinking that it carries the value, but it doesn't. I guess. Alright, so he put out a 2/2 creature out. Another flying creature. More problems for him. More problems. Alright. So yeah, this all-out attack right now. This is gonna be some nasty stuff, cause we're definitely gonna kill that wall, that 0/3 wall, and if he even chooses to block with his creature, again he's gonna kill his only creature on the field, but he has no choice, cause all this shit is gonna come right to him. So he's gonna try to block both my 3/1 creatures. That's gonna kill him. And that's gonna actually kill my character too. So they're gonna cancel each other out. He's got a 2/2 Traveling Philosopher card that he's playing. Alright, now it's my turn. I draw a card. And we got a 2/2 creature. And I think this is pretty much game over. If there's a thing where you basically, like, say, throw in the towel, this would probably be it. He's pretty much done. So far, I like the battling system for this game. It's very nice. I like the layout. Game over. Wow, they're actually gonna go in the negative zones? Okay. This is just more unnecessary stuff. That was actually a perfect victory. Alright. We're done with this. Let's continue. So we got... What do we get? 2 achievements. Reduce your opponent's life total to 10 or less before your 5th turn. Start on your 3rd turn. Attack every turn until you won. Very nice, very nice. You fight your way out of your hideout, but you realize continued resistance will put your friends at risk. You lay down your weapons, and the guards haul you off to the dungeons. You are sentenced to 10 years for thievery. That sucks. I guess he did right by his friends, though. Still standing for justice even while incarcerated. You fight against the bullying and corruption around you. Hixus, the prison's warden, begins to admire your commitment to your convictions. He starts your training in hieromancy, magic based on order and justice. Okay.
A turn in Magic is broken into several phases. At the start of your turn, you'll untap all your tapped cards and draw a card. There are 2 main phases, one before combat and one after. Most spells can be cast only during one of your main phases. If a card in your hand is glowing, it means you can cast that spell or play that land. You've already seen the combat phase, when creatures attack and block. All damage dealt to creatures heals at the end of the turn. After that, the next turn begins. This skill quest starts in your first main phase. A Darkslick Drake stands between your Elvish warrior and victory. Find a way to attack and win this turn.
So the Darkslick Drake is basically his flying creature, which is... Can I go to it or no? Oh, I can't. Alright, so we'll return that flying creature back to his hand, so it will not cause us any type. So basically that was the that card was like a sorcery card or an enchantment card, and now I could go in my attacking phase and steal the game. So I basically used my enchantment card to return his flying drake, so it wouldn't, you know, kill me.
Casting the right spell at the right time can be the difference between defeat and victory.
We got 85 coins, guys. 85. Alright, so let's see what we got to do against this guy right here. So we got land cards, right? Alright, so we got our first attack in there. Now it's his turn. Alright, so we're going to play the land card. With that land card, we're actually going to go with our Flying Vigilance Eagle of the Watch card. We're going to put him out nice and quick. Now, I'm expecting him to block, so we're going to definitely get 2 damage out of this turn. And we're going to take that creature that's under Summoning Sickness out. Alright, so he put out his flying card just in time. Now, if I get a land card, I could actually put out both of these Swift Claws, these 3/1 animals out there. No, we did not. Alright, so instant cards can be cast at any time. After you cast an instant, it has an effect on the game and then is put into the graveyard. So we'll play the skill quest because we want that goddamn coinage. We want that loot so we can buy some more cards.
Instants are tricky and can be cast at any time. On your turn, on your opponent's turn, even during combat. After you cast an instant, it has an effect on the game and then is put into the graveyard. For example, you could cast an instant after blockers have been chosen, but before combat damage has been dealt. In this skill quest, your opponent has 6 life. Find a way to win this turn.
Alright, so the instant that we have is Giant Growth, which basically adds a +3/+3 at the end of the turn, right? That's the card right there. So this is basically a buff. It's an instant buff, so it's going to give one of my cards +3/+3 in addition to what they already have. So let's look what we have. We have identical cards. Basically we got Lightning Elementals, which are 4/1. So basically, if we add a instant buff, it's going to be a 7/4 character, which is going to deal a lot of a shitload of damage. So he actually... Alright, so it canceled his main character out.
You can cast Giant Growth before your opponent blocks. However, that just tells your opponent which of your creatures will be big enough to win the game. Try waiting until after your opponent declares blockers.
Alright, so we'll try this
Instants
again.
are tricky and can be cast at any time, on your turn, on your opponent's turn, even during combat. After you cast an instant, it has an effect on the game, and then is put into the graveyard. For example, you could cast an instant after blockers have been chosen.
Oh,
but
okay, I didn't read
combat
that.
damage has been dealt.
Okay, so I didn't read
In
that.
this skill quest, your opponent has 6 life. Find a way to win this turn.
Alright, so I could basically confirm the attack, then I'll wait till he chooses a blocker.
The timer counts down whenever it's your turn to act. If you want to cast an instant, press the X button to stop the timer.
Alright, so we stopped the timer. Now, he already chose this as a blocker, so I'll just go ahead and I'll choose to enhance that card right there. Choose that guy, and then we win the game. Makes sense. I didn't know that you could do that with the instants. I guess this is like a little brush up because I didn't know I could do that.
If you have an instant you might want to cast, be ready to stop the timer so you don't miss your chance.
Very true, very true. I know I'm gonna fuck up online when I'm going against guys. I'm definitely gonna fuck up with that. Now the reason why I played it so early was because I know he's definitely going to try to block with his flying creature. And at least I could kill his flying creature. And I could probably... No, I'm not going to be able to survive his attack, but... I'll at least cancel it out. Right, so that's what I'll do. I'll deal 3 damage to him. And I'll basically cancel out his flying creature. So it's one less headache I have to deal with. Give me 1 more mana. Let me bring both of these goddamn creatures out. That would be so good. Damn it! Another flying creature. I'll bring this guy out. I won't bring out my flying creature yet. finally I got another mana card, which I so helpfully needed. So obviously we'll play the mana card. We'll bring out these two creatures. We'll save that flying creature for the end. Now he's going to try to block. If he does, I'll just cancel his two creatures, and I got two more creatures on deck that are summon sickness right now for the next turn. I doubt he's going to try it though. Well, he is. He is going to try it. So it's going to cancel. They're going to both cancel each other out. Which I have no problem with. I'll take that trade at the end of any given day. So now we got him on 5 damage. And we got a flying creature next turn with vigilance. So now he has an instant that he's going to use. It's a lightning strike, which means it deals 3 damage to target creature or player. So he's going to either choose one of my creatures or me to deal 3 damage. Let's see what he chooses. Alright, so he canceled my creature that deals 3 damage. I'll bring out my 2/4 elk for defense. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We'll bring out our beautiful elk for defense. So he's a 2/4 creature. That means that he takes 4 damage, and you have to use... You basically have to get to 4 damage on that turn, or else you don't kill him. He'll just take 4 damage. He'll just take whatever damage. 4 or more damage, you kill it. Anything less, he just basically blocks it. So we still have a flying creature, a 2/1 flying creature, and a 2/2 regular creature. I'm not going to use my instant yet, just because I don't want to risk it right now. I don't need to risk it, actually. So we're just going to play it beautiful like that. Plus I don't have enough mana to bring out the instant anyway. Okay. Got a lot of land, man. So far I see 4 white, 4 red land. That's crazy. Alright, so this is pretty much... Is it game? Not really, right? It's not really game. Alright, so let's try doing that instant where we played at the end. I know it's a little tricky, but... That's cool. I don't think that was the smartest move. I should have just went. Yeah, I should have saved it for the end. Not that it matters, because I got my 2 creatures out here. And that's going to be pretty much... That's going to be it. So he's going to block my flying creature. Guaranteed he's going to block it. I messed up there. I didn't attack. Alright, so he's definitely going to block my flying creature, but the other 2 are just going to... It's too much. This guy should definitely accept this huge L to the chest. Oh, yeah. Alrighty then, guys. "4 years under the guidance of Hixus has shaped you into a powerful combat mage. Hixus believes your natural talent for wielding magic belies something special about you. He suspects that, like his own mentor, you may be a planeswalker." So I guess he's gonna control the white deck. Alright. So we're basically gonna leave it off right there, guys. It's about an hour and 5 minutes into the video. I think it's a pretty nice video and a pretty good introduction on Magic Duels Origins for the Xbox One. Obviously, on the next video, we're gonna continue on Chapter 1, which is basically Gideon Jura. And I think we pretty much had a successful first video for Magic Duels, guys. If you guys have an Xbox One, and you're not home, or you didn't realize that they came out with this, it's a free game for the Xbox One. If you like trading card games, or if you liked Magic in the past, so far my experience has been 2 thumbs up with it. It's been great. If you've never been into Magic, but you always wanted to get into it, but you just didn't want to spend that much money on a card game, this digital version is great. I would definitely suggest that you guys hop on this. Again, it's free. It's a free-to-play game. Obviously, there's microtransactions if you want to buy gold, to buy booster packs and all that good stuff. But for the most part, guys, I think it's definitely a great opportunity for anybody that wants to play Magic to definitely hop on, or at least give it a try, give it a look, and definitely have fun with it. It's a free game. It's on the Xbox One. Beautiful graphics, cool way to get achievements, and dude, it's free. How much? You can't sell a free game. It's free. Just download it. That's all you gotta do. Just download it. Alright, guys, it's been OBS Melfice X, representing on Blast Gaming. Catch you guys on the next video of walkthrough for Magic Duels. Hopefully you guys really enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys learned as I learned, or as I'm learning, how to play Magic, or at least a refresher version of how to play Magic. We will definitely have a lot more videos coming up, guys. Catch you guys on the next video of Magic Duels, which is going to be part 2 of the walkthrough. Alright, guys, peace.